Hi guys.
Hi.
Hello. That awkward moment when your girlfriend tells you she's hungry and you have to be like, "Stop talking to me! I'm playing my game." Playing the game.
I hate when that happens.
And I don't even. And I don't even like. Good that you're hungry. I don't like it when you eat.
Oh, are you? Yeah, we're starting the second Pro Anna podcast actually.
I wish you were thirsty also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing out of the dungeon? I don't
And
care
you
that you're
want to
hungry. Go talk to someone else.
Yep. Dog. My girl's.
What do you mean? What game am I even playing? It's the game. You know, like the video game.
The big
like.
game.
Which you just lost, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes. You know when people say the big
Palma
game? They're talking about the game that I'm playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah.
Palma's here.
Yeah, Palma's here.
We're playing just a tip with Mr. Palma.
We're playing just the tip.
I had a little bit of a humbling moment earlier where I wanted to check the cast on that Eli Roth movie. Shut up. I wanted to check the cast on that Eli Roth movie, Thanksgiving, and I typed the word Thanksgiving into the Google search bar, and of course just got the fucking holiday. Because, what else was I expecting?
I want to.
And then you search Thanksgiving time, and in the
It was a little bit of a disappointment on my
Yeah.
part.
you're like, oh, I guess the movie's not real.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then there's just
a day.
Was NFL Network pranking me? Were those ads for a movie that didn't exist?
that was like the promise of the early internet back in the 90s is you could just look up Thanksgiving and then be presented with when Thanksgiving is, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, you were like
really,
real.
Check it out. If I put 7 + 5 into this little keyboard right here, it gives me 12.
So it was it was stuff like that, and then obviously pornography, which for today's episode.
Yeah, obviously for you, because you spend all your time jerking your
back in 19.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No,
No,
of course not.
You wouldn't know who Palma is if you might know who Palma is more if you don't like pornography. He might be etched into your brain from 2020, 2021.
From retweeting the nastiest thing you've ever seen 7 times.
Yeah.
It's all normal. It's all extremely normal.
So this is a follow-up.
There's nothing prima facie wrong about a man making fully to scale character model of a urinal with a smiley face.
Yeah.
And it's begging for your piss on it.
Yeah, that's
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right-wing people
Nothing
are
wrong with the
way that right-wing
with a
people get
man
mad at that,
turning his room into a full-scale model of a urethra and pretending to be a kidney stone as he walks in and out the door.
There's not anything wrong with jetting around your room on a stream of your semen like your Flood from Super Mario 7.
Let he who has sinned, who has not sinned, to cast the first stone at this motherfucker.
No, I think we should let he who has sinned
across
pass
a
the...
several-foot gap using your thumb.
Let he who has not sinned pass the first kidney stone.
I know.
I did see I saw an Andrew R15 post today where he said certain people shouldn't be allowed in church, people that are being gross or nasty, and then someone said, why is that, Andrew? And he just quoted it. It's he's sinners should not be allowed in church at all. It's
Amen.
Oh, okay.
It's I think you missed one of the sermons.
Only the righteous, bitch.
Yeah. Andrew, Jesus speaking, and then Andrew R15 just casting so many stones and just missing with all of them.
It cracks me up that was a discussion about whether YouTube should allow monetized breastfeeding videos.
Yeah.
In a debate with one of Pro Jared's old coworkers from Screw Attack.
Griffin, did you have an article in mind that you saw, or?
We're discussing the porn dude again.
Yeah, we're discussing. So yeah, after our last episode, our last premium episode, which got the porn dude to follow us, which we are not going to follow up with him on. Yeah. That is a one-sided.
Porn dude, if you're listening to this, I am going to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a.
I will dress you like a deer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mount you on my mantle.
We're having a relationship that's like male chess from like both male chess like MAIL and male MAL. Yeah.
I really just want to like stuff his Bitmoji. I want to have like Bitmoji packs in there on my desk.
I would
little
like
porn
that
dude guy going
Yeah, make it do different faces. Yeah.
There's so many.
That's funny because that is the exact same memoji that shows up on the targets at my local gun range.
Yeah. I see. Like,
I'd like to. Can we start with this one about making your own pocket pussy?
What do you see, Charlie?
No,
what do you see?
I was gonna make a really like kind of dumb observation about how I see Bitmojis in professional settings more than I would think. It's really just like it's an incredibly dry observation about how people sometimes use it to like.
It's actually incredibly dry.
Yeah, I think.
If you think about it, let me wet it up, son. If you think about it. If you think about it, the people who use a memoji the most are like 40-something now, which when you think about it, these are the tail end of people who have the Facebook brain, who think that it's cool to like, oh, look like you're in like that like one of those cookie clicker games. Like they think that that's a great thing to look like and be like.
No, I remember seeing them on like some Mexican restaurants in like 2017 when they first came out. I thought that's weird. Maybe that's like I don't know. I was like, is this popular in the community?
And I thought, wow, that's the feature of marketing.
Yeah. Well, no, but then I went to Norway in 2018 and I just saw like some woman's blonde Bitmoji. It's like, come here for coffee. And it's like, oh, this is, then I know that it's international. This is so bad. Let's talk about pornography.
I'm gonna start using a memoji as my email signature. This is just me giving a thumbs up at the end of my email. Yeah. Hope this finds you well.
Yeah, mine's gonna be mic dropping.
Yeah.
At the end of every professional email.
Yeah, it's the memoji with your head exploding. Signing off.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but your son has now died in a tragic semen accident. Just a memoji with
you emailed
thumbs
someone
up.
about that?
Yeah. Well, you got.
Well, you can't call them. You can't call them. It would be too awkward.
Yeah.
Facebook.
You gotta drop them a line.
But it's just
this.
Yeah.
This is the second notice.
Snapchat calling them to announce that their son died.
Yeah, posting an eviction notice on an overdue tenant's door, and at the bottom it's got the most artifacted picture of my Bitmoji doing the whip.
Yeah, just and it says "Happy 16th birthday."
It's doing like the Fortnite dance where you're like waving your hand upside your head, and jumping on one leg. It's very clearly that's what it's doing. Yeah. If you don't pay me $700 in the next 2 days, I'm going.
Or you're like you attach like 700 pieces of paper to that, so you can like do a little flip book where the memoji does that dance.
Yeah. I say I'll cut $50 off what they owe me if they do the Captain Underpants thing where you flip back one page back and forth really fast.
That's called flip
book. Yeah.
Anyway, it's the same emoji that you use to showcase your porn website, your porn blog.
Oh yeah.
So wait, Griffin, did you have one in mind? Should I pick one? Or
yeah, I wanted to start with this one about how do you make a pocket pussy.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this is.
So I just thought I'd just hop right in.
Yeah. It's just like how you use a pocket pussy. Just hop right in. That's towards the. Yeah, it's towards the top, and oh man, that is a very. I wish he didn't use an image of it after it was used. I wish he. I wish he left something to the imagination.
Christ.
Yeah.
It just looks like, those like bags you put folding chairs in.
Christ Almighty.
And he's doing like a TED Talk pose in his Bitmoji.
I just realized he has a very prominent Discord link in his on his website.
We talked about he went over his Discord Goon Chronicles.
Oh Christ!
Yeah. Looks like he also just recommends straight up betting sites. Well, that's good. Oh yeah, no, like Bet Online, Bet US. This is the only non-porn thing on his website. Is just like the best casinos to go to. Anyway. Anyway, Griffin.
Okay.
If you roll the wrong numbers on the slots, your cum shoots back into your penis.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to rip that one out.
Just sprays it right into your mouth.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming, my horny dudes. I've been mastering the art of pussy plowing for decades, and now I'm about to share my secrets with you. Brace yourself, because you're about to learn from the master. You've been fed bullshit by self-identifying alphas. It's time to get some proper advice. You guys ready?
I don't think alphas would give you advice on this.
Yes, they would.
But
well, no, they wouldn't, because the true alphas keep it a secret. How they fuck their chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
I made a mistake and was going to actual wolves for my advice about helping get laid. And so I've just been like barking at women, and it's not been working at all.
Yeah.
They thought I was being
been surrounding women with my pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really bad. Not everyone, or everyone has been where you are. No one was born a sex machine. I was. No matter how low you think you've sunk, you're wrong. If you can wake up in the morning and splash some water in your face, you're about as cool as I am. You just have to find it to believe that properly.
I don't think that's true. That's a low bar.
I mean, you know,
I think it is true because it is such a low bar. You can't force it. It will most certainly come naturally to you. In the meantime, to blow off steam, you know where to go. And hey, if DIY isn't your thing and you're just looking for some variety, don't worry. I've listed all the best sex toy shops and best sex doll shops in the world for your browsing pleasure. In a world where male sex toys are burgeoning in popularity, partly due to their superior quality and the pure...
like a Fogo de Chao steakhouse style, but for sex dolls. Where you've got like waiters just like walking around with like samples of like a pocket pussy. Yeah. It's like, you want to try this one, and if you don't like it, they pull out a different kind.
Yeah, it's like a sommelier who lets you take a sniff first.
You put in just the tip, and if you don't like it, you can ask.
Oh god, that's is it Jordan and Tom both like retweet like sex doll guys, right?
It's mostly Jordan.
It's mostly Jordan. God damn.
Jordan, like half of his Instagram stories.
It's just those sex doll guys.
Yeah.
But continue.
In a world where male sex toys are burgeoning in popularity, partly due to their superior quality and the pure ecstasy they offer, adult shops are brimming with a variety of options. However, the reality remains, these pleasure tools don't come cheap, and for those who can afford them, the awkwardness of making a purchase can be a deterrent. So how about taking matter into your own hands, quite literally, and creating a homemade pocket pussy?
Yeah.
Actually, it's not literal at all, because you're not fucking your hand like you would when you jack off.
Yeah. Take it into your weird, soft contraption.
Okay, by the way, for the uninitiated, a pocket pussy, also known as an artificial vagina, is your go-to tool for those solo fap sessions. It offers a reprieve from the monotony of using your hands and significantly enhances the pleasure. Considering the loneliness that engulfs our world today, a homemade pocket pussy doesn't sound like such a bad idea, does it?
Yet, the porn dude is finally talking about male loneliness. In a time when leftists won't, the porn dude...
Yeah, porn dude is creating a space for the leftist lonely males.
Yeah. Leftist himbo porn dude is
creating a space for...
It's creating a vagina for you to fuck.
Who don't know how to jack off with their hands.
Yeah. Anyway.
And you gotta make like a weird sponge creature.
My hands are so sticky.
If you had to pick like one sea creature to jack off with, what would it be?
Shark.
That's the worst possible choice.
Exactly. I like a challenge. Yeah.
Shell. Maybe like a mollusk.
Yeah. A shark is kind of the Dark Souls of jacking off.
Yeah. A bobbit worm.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. A bobbit worm is like a 3-foot-long worm that hides in the sand and looks like...
I feel like if you got like the right-sized eel, you could...
Or like a sea cucumber.
Yeah.
Sea cucumbers
Palma,
was
we're
the
in
obvious
show
answer
links,
that
by
I was
the way.
avoiding.
I'm just looking at... I'm looking at his about page because I'm wondering who the fuck this guy is. I'm sure you guys have
no, we're not really sure.
No, that's
okay. Good, because I'm not really sure either.
Yeah,
he's just the
like dude. The age range, because he says like decades, so he has to be like
his
at
30s.
least 35 years
30
old.
something, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bobbit worm, by the way. That's the thing that I used to jack off.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's like a
should move
horny
on.
oh Christ, not a disgusting one.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this looks like the fucking the things that possess those guys in Sekiro.
Bob
Yeah.
it.
Good lord.
Pull it.
Guys like me.
Jack it.
Yeah, Bob.
These things look like they know how to scream underwater.
Yeah. What is the best sexual bob
I bet it
to
tastes
get
really
your
good.
5-year-old this
like when
holiday
you crack
season?
open the shell and scoop up the worm. That's really good.
Yeah, that's the best part of jacking off is when you pull the worm out.
Yeah.
You get to eat your
Oh,
worm.
I knew there was a Candiro in there. Son of a bitch.
Griffin, do you want to...
I'm sure.
Sorry.
dude.
Sorry, yes,
When
keep
it comes-
going.
When it comes
Yeah.
to using a pocket pussy, lubrication is not just important, it's absolutely crucial. Believe me when I say this, you don't want to end up in an emergency room with a damaged manhood. A torn foreskin, for instance, can lead to profuse bleeding and extreme panic. So never underestimate the power of a good lube.
Fucking up your penis while you're masturbating has got to be like when an NFL player suffers a horrifying ACL injury in like a walkthrough practice.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
like
you know,
when-
the bar is... You could die jacking off. Like, you know, you could be an
You could
autoerotic...
die jacking off, like,
Yeah.
for instance, if you're driving.
Yeah, if you're trying, it's like, oh, he died masturbating. It's like autoerotic asphyxiation so ugly. It's like, oh no, he wasn't into that. He was just jacking
honest,
off while he was driving.
It just depends on where you put the jar, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's like
unfortunate.
the officer
He
like
tried-
knocks on your... Sorry, go
He
ahead.
tried to swallow the entire jar.
The officer knocks on your car window and you wheel the window down and he goes, you know why I pulled you over, son? And your pants are completely down and there's a pocket pussy attached to your dick and you're like, oh, is my brake light out?
Because you want to turn? You want to turn?
Yeah. And then you're like, I bet it's because I'm black, isn't it? It's like, no, sir, you're white. And
Sir, first off, you're clearly Caucasian. Second of all,
Yeah.
that is a pocket pussy
Yeah.
attached to your genitals right now.
my compliments to you, sir, on being so Caucasian.
You're free to go.
Yeah, you're free to go.
DIY guy.
Son, that is the cleanest pocket pussy I've ever done seen.
I'm
Just give me a
just gonna need to take this back to the station for evidence, but
Yeah.
you're free to go.
Yeah.
This guy wants you to make a Little Shop of Horrors style plant creature with a pocket pussy.
Yeah.
Just this ever growing fleshlight that gets
Yeah.
bigger and starts talking to you.
Well, first you have to get the
More.
SCOBY dry enough to masturbate into it.
The scope, pocket pussy scope. Oh man!
When the
I bet-
SCOBY
I bet
is
fucking
angry, you
SCOBY
must
feels
not.
Really good.
Oh my god, yes.
Anyway,
I bet it tastes like popcorn.
like burnt popcorn.
Delish.
Crafting your own homemade pocket pussy for pleasure. DIY guide. Unleash your inner
What do you
craftsman.
mean for pleasure? What other fucking purpose are you
For business,
For-
like the
for-
porn dude.
for this?
Just like as a hobby.
You go to shake somebody's hand, and instead of a hand, you just accidentally slide your fingers into the pocket pussy that's where their palm should be.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you have that there?
Yeah. It's like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, it's like the. You think it's like
You just
a
get
prosthetic
stuck.
hand put in
Yeah.
backwards, but it is just pocket
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're stuck like this now.
Yeah.
We have to. We're conjoined for the rest of the meeting.
It's a
Yeah.
Chinese pocket pussy trap.
we got.
Yeah.
We got to bring in Dr. Ben Carson to separate the two conjoined twins.
Yeah.
Rest in power. Rest in
Yeah.
power.
Rest of
He's
power.
alive. What are you talking
No,
about?
he's
No,
not.
he made all that pizza and then he died and then he was also, and then he spoke at the UN and said there were WMDs. So many things accomplished in such a short life.
Ben
And
Carson?
he makes music
No,
now.
Yeah, he makes music now.
With
He was
McCartney and Homicide Gang.
yeah, he played Nick Fury in all the Marvel movies. Such a great career.
Yes.
He was
Seriously.
president.
He was president twice, actually.
Oh, he was president twice. Yeah.
He was double
Oh
president.
wait, I'm confusing him with Samuel L. Jackson, Obama, and Grover Cleveland.
Yeah,
That's right. Okay. Anyway,
that happens to the best of us.
yeah,
Unleash your inner craftsman and get ready to roll up your sleeves. With a straightforward step-by-step guide, you'll be creating your own pocket pussy in no time. This pocket-friendly pleasure device won't cost you a dime, but the valuable experience it provides is priceless. Let's step into the simple steps for constructing this DIY masturbatory aid from common household objects. Crafting the towel pussy. If you're making your first foray into the world...
Chapter 1.
Yes. It's like a 500-hour audiobook, like reading The Stand.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's crafting the towel pussy scrolls across your field of vision like it's Skyrim quest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I started crafting the towel pussy.
Yeah, step 1, find the porn dude.
what you will
You know
need,
you can't get into the Thalmor embassy without one of these.
Yeah.
a small or medium-sized towel, a latex glove or condom, a rubber band.
35,000 pounds of Semtex.
Yeah.
How to do it. Roll
And
the
a
towel
one Casio watch.
Yeah. A universal remote.
I really like the image of the
The image is something else.
Just
The image, because people use the peach emoji when they're trying to be subtle, but it doesn't work when the peach is skin colored, has hair on it, and also has a human vagina.
Yes. Well,
Oh, what
peach,
the fuck?
The peach should not have pussy lips.
Yeah, the
This-
peach should, yeah.
Can this be
And
the,
an anus.
And also
new,
leaves.
image of the show? Can this be like the show?
Just,
Is that
Okay,
supposed to
let's
be an
see.
asshole or a clitoris? Do
I don't
we
know. That's a good question, because it doesn't look like an asshole.
And it
But,
barely looks like a clitoris.
yeah, it really just looks like a... It really just looks like...
it looks like
it looks-
a pimple.
it looks like a...
razor burn.
Yeah, no. You don't have to read the instructions, I think. But
Yeah, we all know. If you're a
Yeah,
guy,
we
you
all
already
know.
know this stuff.
Yeah, just some guy listening. It's like fuck. He just turns off the episode. Anyway,
we should
but
we should do this like
All
there should
together.
be like chopped for making your own pocket pussy, where you just have to make a pocket pussy out of whatever they got.
Oh my god, yes.
And then, like, there's only one hot glue gun machine there. And everyone has to wait in line for it. It's the worst part of the show.
It's just like, all right, all you have is a garbage bag and some cottage cheese, and 15 rubber bands. Go. There's like,
Hamon Iberico.
yeah, that's like, yeah. Someone's like, I'm just here to make sure that my kid can get his surgery. It's like, well, I don't know why you're here because there isn't really a prize. It's like, oh no, I know there isn't a prize. I just need to take my mind off my kid that needs surgery.
I've been watching Chop. This is kind of an aside, but I like when the people on Chop say they're going to use the $10,000 prize to buy a house.
But that's really funny. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
They
how good is
they're-
a towel pussy?
They're just flying to Latin America to buy a shack.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm buying an outhouse.
I'm buying an outhouse. Yeah.
I'm going to Libya and buying a child.
A converted
Yeah.
porta potty that was made in Nebraska.
Yeah. I like this first sentence under how good is a towel pussy?
Well, my dude, the answer to that depends on a few factors.
My dude.
My dude, my good dude.
Whoa, my guy! Let's stop with the defamation of towel pussy. It's not a good look.
Are we really doing towel pussy discourse again, my guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Towel pussy defamation is not a good look. To
Yeah.
be quite honest.
The towel pussy.
dialectics of flower pussy is
Yeah.
very interesting. Yeah, I can't do a good, a very good Zizek, but I've been watching his.
If you
Please do.
go on the Wikipedia
Oh.
and you look up the towel pussy, you will find that its origins are not in North America, but a concept that was introduced in the Middle East over 700 years ago.
And that is
Yeah.
Strokin Wankelstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stroking Winkelstein.
Yeah.
He accuses Zionists of having crocodile semen.
Yeah.
The towel pussy is
You are not
just as good
aroused.
as a regular
Yeah,
pussy, and the media has made us forget that.
Is that Steve Bannon?
That's Noam Chomsky.
Oh, okay. I don't fucking know what he sounds like. It's like when Gus did a Brendan James impression. He's like, "Hey, everyone, it's me, Brendan James."
Brendan James is a cartoon bear.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Hey, everyone, it's me, Brendan James.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
That is what he sounds like. People don't usually know because they only listen to Blowback for Noah Colwyn.
Yeah.
The audio. Yeah. Brendan James's audio is sped up like 1.5 times. So he does talk like that. Anyway, the towel pussy being a very basic model isn't going to give you the same sensation as a high-end Fleshlight or other premium adult toy. But that doesn't mean it can't get the job done. The towel you use can make a huge difference. A thicker, fluffier towel is going to give you a tighter, more realistic feel. If you're using a thin, worn-out beach towel, it might come off a bit loose. Remember, we're talking about DIY here, and it's all about what you got on hand.
I don't know if there's anything
what you've got on towel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Realistic.
Sliding into a thick, fluffy pussy. That's what sex is to me.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's like an omelet.
Yeah.
I want that shit to feel like a squishmallow.
Yeah. Ooh, my girl Cozy. My girl likes Stardew Valley.
My girl got a comforter
my bitch like mashed potato.
So I don't know if there's anything because I want to get to multiple. Palma, do you want to read the history of Pride? Do you want to read Suck Your Own Dick? Do you want to?
Oh my God, yes. I saw I saw the money slave fetish one was really funny.
Oh, okay, but, yeah, you can read that one. There's, I mean, unless you want one of us to take one, will you decide?
No. I'll do the money slave fetish. Those are
okay.
I'd like to go specifically to advice for submissive, section 16 of 21.
Oh yes.
This is a classic SEO guy. So this guy's apparently like an SEO marketing expert. And
yes,
this is like his side gig.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
This is classic SEO guy, like mental gymnastics. But whenever you have a website, you make 11 million different like sections on the page, and the way Google figures out what terms apply to your page is by looking at like the most important sections. So if your thing is like one big block of text, Google's going to be like, okay, this guy's a crank. This guy doesn't give a fuck about like the content or whatever. It needs to have like text and like headers or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it looks in the headers for shit like that. So if it sees, for example, like on this money slave fetish article, there's like 21 different like headers, subheaders,
including my favorite one, which is the porn dude's final words.
No.
We'll get to that one in a second. We'll get to that one in just a moment. But advice for submissives. Clearly, the most significant risk to a money sub is being taken advantage of by a financial dominatrix or just getting ripped off entirely.
How so?
Isn't that the fucking point?
I'm eating an entire money sub like Shaggy and Scooby.
Yeah, I think I can see the latter being an issue, but the former is kind of, that's what you play.
Yeah, isn't that what you're going for?
Yeah, imagine
that's the idea.
Well, what if the financial dominatrix takes off her leather mask and reveals herself to be one of the big banks?
The signs to watch out for.
What? This beautiful woman was actually Louis Rinaldi. What the fuck is this bullshit?
I thought Jamie Dimon was your porn name.
Scooby-Doo voice. Bernie Madoff!
Anyway,
signs to watch out for are doms who have posted the same ad all over the net. In fact, I would say that you should avoid random internet ads entirely. Instead, stick to one of the larger, more trustworthy money slave sites I've talked about already. By the way, these are sites like makemoneyadultcontent.com.
Yeah,
Findom with an e.org, findoms.com.
Why is it a .org?
That is a good fucking question. Why is it a .org?
Maybe it's
short for
like
.orgasm.
Yeah, .orgasm, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Advice for dominance. Okay. Not only do money slaves have to be careful not to get caught in a bad situation, but doms do as well. Yes, I'm sure some of you are thinking about getting into this potentially lucrative form of kink, and to be honest, I can see why you'd be interested. But just because you are, in a sense, getting money, you might not make much, and you're not getting it for doing literally nothing. Oh.
A few words for both parties. No matter how you're communicating with the potential part. Oh yeah.
I hate the liberal media and their fucking both sides approach to sexual domination. It makes me sick.
Yeah. Is there anything there? He has a breakdown of 15 other fetishes. I don't know if that one's. I mean, that one's probably I know this is just like tentacle porn, latex, older and younger. You just get to number 15. And it's like children. No, this is all pretty boring. Mannequins, farting. Do you want to read the porn dude's final words?
Mannequins farting is never boring. They should not be doing that.
It's actually very interesting.
They don't have any fucking guts up there. How are they even producing gas?
Yeah.
As I began with, I have some kind of interest in all types of crazy kinks, and I know that some of you guys have a deeper fascination with them. If that's you, or if you're looking for stuff to look into,
can we get a kinds of crazy kinks? How many K's is that, porn dude? You wanna run that by me again?
Yeah, the KKK porn dude. You know.
These are all. His final words are all like, "Oh yeah, this is all the shit that I'm getting juice from." So like, they're all like porn sites or whatever that he gets like affiliate links to.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, that's sad that those are his final words.
I would think,
but it's sort of
you can't put a hyperlink on your tombstone, dude. Think about that.
Porn dude might.
Hey, man.
I think he could find
actually, in a terrifying vision of the future, you might be able to.
Yeah, in a terrifying vision of the future, the porn dude is no longer with us. I want to read.
Yeah, I think they made an episode of Black Mirror about that.
Yeah, yeah. I want to read this.
Oh yeah, I wrote that episode.
Honestly, some of those Black Mirror episodes aren't far off. I want to read The History of Pride by the porn dude, which I like to imagine. I like to imagine that this is a lot of guys' like first introduction to the history of Pride, which it probably is.
Discovering gay pride through the porn dude.
Yeah. Okay, so this is The History of Pride.
He's doing important work.
Yeah. If you couldn't tell,
hashtag Stonewall was a backshot.
Oh, he talks about Stonewall. Yeah. If you couldn't tell from all the rainbow flags that are probably flying in your neighborhood, all the major corporations and minor businesses who have discovered their inner gay, and all the adverts online featuring drag references, June is unofficially but also kind of officially Pride Month. Of course, that used to refer to a gay holiday, really the only one they have, right? But is now expanded into something else everyone can enjoy.
Do they need more than one?
Yeah.
Who has more than one? I guess soldiers kind of have two, because Memorial Day and Veterans Day are...
Yeah.
That's bullshit, actually. How come they get two? What the
I don't know, because a lot of them died.
Why do you need one for the alive ones, one for the... You know what? It's an extra day off. Why am I complaining?
Yeah, as people used to say, I am always up for a gay old time, so I thought, fuck it. Let's talk about the big month-long festivities...
Amen.
We have been in and are in for this month. I have blogged about holiday-themed porn before, after all, so why not this, right? A bunch of gay porn, it's like, I don't like this holiday-themed porn for June.
You know, if you're really good during Pride Month, gay guy claws will come down your chimney and
give
you a present.
Gay guy claws, not even trying.
Gay guy claws.
It all started with a riot.
I'm putting in minimum effort.
Here's a reminder, y'all, from the porn dude. It all started with a riot and police brutality, but also not really. As we all know, queer people have been around as long as there have been people, but not everyone was out per se. Depending on
I don't think that's I mean, like statistically speaking, there were probably like a time where there was like 7 people.
Yeah,
like they were all straight.
Yeah,
I don't even think they knew how to do it. I think they just they just sat around and died.
Yeah, I actually think ancient peoples had secret techniques for making towel pocket pussies that won't be discovered by our people for generations.
Yeah, so he says, however, from about the dawn of psychology 100 years ago, medical authorities didn't view homosexuality as being deviant, but just different. Piggybacking off that and taking advantage of the momentum of the civil rights movement, American queer people started social campaigns to normalize same-sex attraction, yada yada yada. This led to activists and gay hangouts being polemically targeted. Wait, this is... Oh, okay. I thought he was... Because he said it started with a riot and police brutality. I thought he was going to be like one of those guys that's like, actually, the Stonewall riots were because of a meth deal. But he's just like, no, actually, gay people existed before the 1960s. A lot of people don't know that.
I certainly didn't.
They were just seen as degenerate, mentally ill assholes. Yeah.
I mean, there were records of gay people dating far back to prior to when Columbus discovered America.
When Columbus landed on Fire Island.
Columbus discovered Atlanta.
Yeah, Columbus discovered Atlanta. All right, so here's what the porn dude says for going to a Pride event. What can you what can you and should you plan for when going to such an event? Don't expect just to get laid. Granted, there's a good chance of getting some, but it's not a guarantee. No matter what you look like, join all of the dating and quote dating apps you want, but not everyone is going to want to fuck you. I would say that you should enter with low expectation, optimistic ideals. Still, no matter what gender you into, there's a higher than average chance that you'll get lucky. Trust me, I have it on good authority. So I like that. Like all the 50-year-old dads that are reading this, the porn dude is really, he's getting them he's getting them charged up for the month of June. He's getting their expectations really high. So it's just all right, continuing. Bring a bag packed with all the necessities. If you're going out to Pride, you're going to need to have traveling gear for hot weather. If you're living in the north, yada yada yada. If you're on the pale skin side,
wait, don't.
Oh, sorry.
Don't skip over the geography fact.
Oh yeah. Hell, even if you're living in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, temps can climb up to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So they must go higher than 75 degrees Fahrenheit.
It does.
It doesn't. It's the humidity that gets you. It's the humidity.
Yeah. So
lots of people know this. Lots of people know this.
Lots of gay people know this, and you need to listen.
Yeah.
That is why we dress so skimpily.
Yeah.
Even when it's a fat motherfucker that no one wants to see.
Yeah. Someone said, I'm just giving dress as needed you'll want to. So this is just like general like festival advice, but so he's like, all right, man. If you want to get laid, you need to show up to the pride. First off, show up to the Pride parade on your own with water bottles and a fanny pack. Yeah, just be ready for that, and then get ready to be laid. Consider getting a Sherpa if you're autistic level awkward or one of those super PC people that are paranoid about committing a social faux pas about getting a guide. Perhaps like Grindr might be able to help you out with that. Just make sure that your intentions are known up front, especially if you're a good looking guy. Man, that's like...
If you're PC and get offended easily, you want to try Grindr?
Yeah, so...
I don't think that's...
So it's like, if you're a straight guy, download Grindr and say, hey, I need a buddy for the Pride Parade to help me get laid. I mean, that's what he's saying. That's like...
And it would be, it's nice to pick a public place that everyone can kind of congregate before, so say you want to meet them in the bathroom before you go to the Pride.
Yes.
Yeah. And
I think it's very kind of a beautiful-looking straight man to go to Grindr and just like disappoint sexually. Like some poor gay dude who thinks he's gonna get lucky. He's gonna like turn some straight
guy who keeps using Grindr and keeps being unable to get it up, just like every time, but he doesn't stop.
Yeah, I'm basically looking for like a gay Rick Steves to show me around and show me all the art, all the gay pride artifacts.
This is like the technocratic solution to being homophobic. It's just deploying like thousands of straight guys to Grindr to say, "Hey, buddy, I'm looking for some help," and then all the gay guys are just like, "I can't deal with this. I'm never having gay sex again.
I need you to show me the ropes of being gay."
Yeah, show me the ropes. Yeah. Effects on the erotic industry. All right, for those who are feeling a bit flaccid, how has Pride affected adult entertainment? And then there's just a video of a woman licking another woman's vagina.
Yo.
Yeah. Oh, and then he does some shameless. Yeah. Oh, and then he's just talking about gay pornography towards the end of his history of Pride.
Oh yeah, no, because he's apparently like famously not into gay porn. Like he's had a couple other pictures, a couple other articles about like. By the way, yeah, some people might have noticed that like It's all straight porn or lesbian porn on here, but like there's no gay porn on here, and that's just because I am not gay and I don't care. What do you think?
You know what? If he wasn't into gay porn and he tried to rank it anyway, I think that would be fraudulent. I respect him for being honest.
He did do that. He made something called mygaysites.com.
He's got to outsource it to a different.
No way. Yeah, he's gotta.
It's probably but the logo for it is a blonde version of the porn dude in a rainbow T-shirt. Yeah.
So that's like hair.
It's like it's your bi-curious Euro porn dude. Because it's gay porn dude.
It just plays like really obnoxious.
Yeah, he's like
music.
He's notably more jacked, or he's in some of them he's just like incredibly jacked, and then in some of them he's just like notably very emaciated.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've been wondering.
Craving gay Desi porn, sexy Indian boys, or nude Pakistani men fucking. Go to IndianGaySite.com.
IndianPornDude.com.
IndianPornDude.com. I know it's spelled crazy on there.
Oh no! Oh no! Hell no!
I might have to cut that out.
And they don't be douching out there.
Yeah, why? Gus, are there any that you want to read?
Yeah, I almost made a joke involving the word child and dude, and I'm not going to include the middle word there.
Yeah. Yeah. We had that like.
Oh shit! I'm in the wrong.
We had that like 2-minute riff on the last episode.
Time, so we can
Porn
just
Dude Junior.
Yeah.
Porn Dude. Yeah, porn
Can I do? Do you have what it takes to become the next big porn star?
Yes, I was interested in this, but yeah.
Sorry. The type of content you will find on Indian Gay Site is self-explanatory. It is filled with images and videos of Desi men sucking cocks and getting drilled by massive schlongs.
Wow.
He also has a section of his blog called Porn Dude Interview, which I went to, and I don't know why I was necessarily surprised that it's just videos of him having sex with women while he wears a porn dude costume. But I was maybe expecting more of an advertisement for like the interview aspect. I was expecting, maybe like something about the interview, not just.
I read the porn dude like for his perspective. I want to hear what he wants. Like, I wanted to pick these porn stars' brains. He has such an interesting way of thinking about things.
Yeah, I want to get some porn star brain.
Yes,
facts. Can I ask you guys something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have what it takes to become the next big porn star?
I don't know what it takes. Yeah.
It seems like it's been a cultural constant that everyone wants to become the next big star in whatever industry they are interested in making money.
That's right. People like being successful.
Yeah, what? This is a new thing. Yeah. Now that more people have recently become more sex positive, in parentheses, finally, they don't mind much the idea of making money as an adult model. But as enlightened people know, there is so much more to life than making money.
This is April 12th, 2020, so I think he means people making, like, desperation OnlyFans.
Yeah. Most enlightened people only know more to life than money making. Now that more people have recently become more... I read that already. Trust me, as someone who has dedicated his career documenting damn near everything that happens in the porn industry, I can say that doing what you love feels better than doing what any industry can pay you. With all of that said, want to be a part of an industry that emphasizes the pursuit of pleasure rather than simply avoiding pain? Do you think that you are someone who can...
Hold on, I've seen some of those videos. Pain could be a very big part of it.
Yeah. Do you think that you are someone who can handle the attention and adoration of fans from all over the world? Do you get wet at the idea of pulling people into a fantasy of your own making based on your interpretation of sexuality?
Yes!
Maybe you have what it takes to become the biggest name in the smut industry. Perhaps become the female porn star of our era. Yes. This is so fucking pernicious, man. I'm also cracking up at like a Stephen A. Smith type going like, her pussy is not that wet, her boobs are not that big, she does not pull people into an interpretation of her sexuality, she does not have what it takes.
Stephen A. Hole.
She gets wet thinking about her own idea of sexuality. She does not have what it takes.
That's how good she is.
She already did it, Skip. I might write one for the fellas later, but since my orientation and focus is on the ladies, this guide is for how female wannabe porn industry professionals specifically. Be sure to prepare yourself mentally, then focus on prepping yourself physically. Arguably the most crucial thing to do if you want to make it big with production companies who produce and distribute porn is determining your motivations. People such as Mia Khalifa, who for a while was a majorly successful porn star legend, clearly got into the business for some wrong reasons. I don't really have any comments about that.
No, that's really just... that's
you know what? I think she got into the business for the right reasons. I'm just going to come out and say...
Dear Mr. Porn Dude, I had an issue with your latest article.
How dare you defame the honor of Mia Khalifa?
Yeah.
I may write more about her later, but this former porn starlet got into the porn industry as a way of getting back at her religious... A porn starlet is born.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pussy shallow.
Yeah, the star is
I love
born.
how these articles just read like you went to ChatGPT and asked for like the he asked it to do it in the style of your creepy old uncle.
Yeah.
That shows up to Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Your cousin that is clearly not on the same wavelength as you in terms of interests.
I caused a really big fight at Thanksgiving last year because I said unprompted at the dinner table, everybody knows that Mia Khalifa got into porn for the wrong reasons.
Y'all mind if I take the tablecloth back to my bedroom and do my own stuff to it?
Y'all mind if I have that turkey?
Hey, Mariah, you got any towels?
Going on a walk with your cousin where you build pocket pussies out of leaves and twigs on the ground.
You scratchy as hell after that. Anyway.
Keep going. If she had the choice now, she has said that she would have never gotten into the porn business. Don't be that person.
That leaves the porn business, he means. That's someone that leaves, yeah.
Yeah. This is Scientology for porn.
Yeah.
This is so
Don't be
evil.
that person.
It is an incredibly evil article.
I just want to say, when your uncle gets too sleepy after eating Thanksgiving dinner and you use him as a pocket pussy.
That's just the best.
Instead, as I have documented, there are plenty of arousing, rising, and erected (parentheses, see what I did there) porn performers who opted in for far more fulfilled. I don't get it.
Wait, Gus,
I like
get
that this
it.
is
Can
the
you
percent
explain?
that even... Yeah.
I don't get it either, man. It's befuddling me.
He's done like 20 puns in like the articles we've read. He's done like 20 puns that are like better constructed than that already, and it's like this first thing is like I gotta make sure people know when I'm doing these jokes. Anyway, continue.
Instead, as I have documented, there are for example, Belle Knox, arguably the porn sensation of the early aughts.
I would contest that.
What the fuck? What kind of like letterboxed fucking writing style?
It's like she's a college QA.
Arguably the porn sensation of the early aughts.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud,
Well,
arguably the porn sensation of the early aughts.
Yeah.
Wanted to make adult content both as a way to pay for college and because she loves getting fucked. If you watch her videos, it's obvious she enjoyed doing both a lot. Then there are those
she's just counting the money and like submitting it to Kansas State University as she's having sex. Yeah. Anyway.
Then there are those who decide to get into the business for similar motives, but also to explore and express their own psychology with relation to sexuality, including examples such as Nina Hartley, Levi Carter, and Lisa Ann. So make sure to remember that just because you are passionately fucking a studly male porn star doesn't mean that he loves you.
I have a feeling these women
really?
I was confused by that.
Really?
I like the idea. I like that he thinks that women have the same perception. The women in the porn have like the same like issues that like men do, where it's like that's not actually what love looks like.
Nobody talked to me. I just found out that when Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes are talking on the State Farm ad, they don't actually think they're my friend.
I just found out the guy. I just found out that the guy that I got paid to fuck isn't actually my boyfriend. Isn't actually my stepdad.
Yeah, the guy. Turns out that Dean Norris doesn't actually care that it's my birthday. One of my friends just bought a cameo.
I think Dean Norris cares, but anyway,
he doesn't know who I am. So to make sure that remember, just
he will.
Okay. This is what porn industry people, such as Melissa Monet, have brought up before as a major handicap to being successful. As a porn performer, you should be able to distinguish between the fun of fucking and the intimacy of lovemaking. The first is great for porn, the second is best kept behind closed doors. Once you have your mind right about what you want to snag a job in porn, if not make a career about getting into the adult entertainment industry, make sure you understand how to protect yourself physically.
Number 1, a gun.
After all, to be successful in this business, you are going to be fucking a ton of people who have had sex with others in the adult industry. And likely other people... Yep, you are. That is true. As a porn star, you are going to be having sex.
I gotta cancel an appointment.
Outside of porn. While people on all of the worthwhile sites are registered with the PASS system, you should take extra precautions to protect yourself. Before you go into porn, I think all girls should take as many precautions, which include getting tested independently, get vaccinated against hepatitis A and B and HPV, and most importantly, start
tested for what?
Just for like if just
tested for what? Can you jizz? Do you jizz?
Yeah.
Do you make nut?
Yeah.
What is the pass?
Yeah.
What are your ACT
What do we
scores?
think that is?
Yeah. The blast system. Yeah, I had to go. I had to go to a doctor to test if it squirt.
All right, I want you to think of the biggest boobs in the world. Just keep thinking of that.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, you're the doctor like feeling your balls for a lump and then just being like nut.
all right, good job.
Nice.
I made like a white.
You have
Nickelodeon logo
testicular
on the
cancer, but you can nut, by the way, so you can do porn.
wall.
All right, awesome.
Also, I thought you were going to talk about that. Clearly, what is the gunshot wound in your stomach? Isn't that something you care about?
No, they're gonna fuck that thing.
I can walk it off. They're gonna fuck that. Like
I can
any other
jack it
industry
off.
in the world, the porn business has its share of the above-board and low-brow actors out there. Understanding this and how to sort the porn industry best from the shady assholes is particularly important when you are first applying for jobs. Sure, there are sites like Craigslist and other knockoff websites where some pornographers use to recruit talent. If you get recruited to porn off of Craigslist, you are deader than people who are in hospice. You are so fucking screwed.
Yeah, it's like I think I'm ready for assisted suicide. Then you just go on Craigslist. It's like I'm looking to get fucked.
They
for
let
a
you
gay
go
Sherpa.
because they just feel bad that you're dumb enough to show up.
Yeah.
They're like, I feel like I'm shooting a dog here, man.
They just put you in a room with a plastic bag and wait.
Instead, you are going to want to go to specialty sites, casting agencies, and studios. The top advertising site, which vets both advertisers and applicants, are pornapplication.com, adult staffing, and sexy jobs. Pornapplication.com is definitely the most recommended way to enter the porn industry. I want to point out, to enter the porn industry has in open quotes and no close quotes.
No.
So it's just there. They work with 100% legitimate porn studios.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He's like got a picture of the pornapplication.com thing and he's slapped his like character on it like 4 times.
Yeah, and one of them says fun, love,
It also
exclamation point,
says-
question mark, and then just yes. Which
It also says in one of those like scrawly, like handwriting looking fonts, I am collecting the best porn sites for you.
the porn dude pointing his
And then a
finger
balloon
and
that
saying
looks like a
yes, that's
heart.
actually stolen. Yeah, and that's actually taken from his article titled "What Does No Mean."
I don't know if the rest of this is
Yeah.
worth reading. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
him, like listing a
It's
bunch
just
of
like
different
yeah,
porn
it's just like yeah. What's the name? There was an article that's like, how do you choose your porn
Oh
star
wait,
name?
here's a great one. Another way to improve your chances of getting hired and putting your name out there, I would recommend auditioning with a backroom casting couch type website. For a complete list of the best premium amateur websites to get your career started on, look up this epic compilation complete with full reviews.
Sick.
Yeah, no, I watch those casting couch videos just for like career prospects.
Yeah,
You know?
I was shooting to get a
I watched like
the,
Gary Vaynerchuk
the film adaptation
casting
of the
couch
Lusty
videos.
Argonian made.
Yeah, there's one of the fucking like headings on the article for how to suck your own dick just says get some help, which I like to interpret as like
That's
not about sucking your own dick, but just about like why you're in this situation.
Yeah,
Also-
here's a BetterHelp affiliate link.
Yeah, it's just the suicide hotline. And then another link to the How to Commit Suicide hotline. Yeah, I don't know if there's much else.
I'm calling the How to Jack Off hotline.
Yeah. Palma, do you want to choose one more to read?
Sure.
Yeah, there are a lot.
There's like 50 of them in the channel here. It's a little
yeah.
crazy. I'm gonna choose the penis enlargement surgery.
Oh yes.
Because that one looks pretty fucking funny. Oh
Yeah.
okay. Number one, the deep dive into penis enlargement. Is
Yes.
surgery the silver bullet? Just like how you fantasize about nailing a porn star, thoughts of adding a few extra inches down there may haunt you. But we gotta ask, is the hefty price tag on your manhood worth it? Well, kiddos, like your first time, there's more to it than meets the eye.
Say kiddos.
Kiddos, my
Hey,
God.
you sport. You ever want to get into pornography?
This is the one type of writing where you can't say kiddos.
Absolutely not.
It's just,
Or talking about how it's going to be their first time. Like, in theory, like, you would have, like, more, enough experience to know, like, oh, yeah, my dick is small. Like,
yeah.
That precludes you having a first time. Like, that's been your first time. You've come to the conclusion that in the flesh, yes, your dick is small.
Yeah.
Right? Because you don't know until you actually, get in there.
Yeah.
You might think you have a 4.5 inches might not be enough, but let me tell you.
Yeah. No, it's like you might not realize that 2 inches is actually average. More than average, really.
Yeah, and that she's actually really good at acting and acting impressed.
Yeah.
So it won't really matter if you think that she's faking, because she's actually being genuine.
Yeah. Griffin said his Wi-Fi cut out, but we can keep going.
That's fine.
I'm almost there.
I really needed. I really needed his insight in terms of having a small penis.
Hey guys, I came back. What are you guys talking about?
Well, it's still porn.
Oh, okay. Do you guys ever jack off to that shit?
No.
Occasionally.
No. Gross. Anyway.
Nasty.
Keep reading, Palma. These two guys aren't on the podcast anymore.
Enough with the foreplay. Let's unpack some realities about penis enlargement surgery. Fat transfer and silicone implants. Yes, they can increase the girth and length of your joystick, but there's a risk of uneven shapes. You wouldn't want your penis looking like a balloon animal, would you?
No, fuck you. Yes, I would.
There was a New York Times article in 2 months ago, before the Israel thing.
Yeah,
It's like a dominatrix, like tying a guy's hands together with his own penis, like a zip tie or something.
Oh yeah, the article about the guy that got penis enlargement. They were just they were playing Braveheart in the waiting room or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah. A really terrible business, honestly.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, ligament division. This procedure would give you an extra inch or so, but it results in your erect penis pointing downwards.
it just looks like
already there, brother.
Yeah.
Seems like a no-loss situation for me.
Yeah. I like the section after cost analysis because it's assuming a lot about the healthcare system.
Oh God, yeah. Okay. You might be thinking, well, I've got insurance. Is there time? It's there to save the day, right? Give me a minute to pop that optimistic bubble. Most insurance providers consider penis enlargement surgery cosmetic and not medical.
What the fuck?
Right.
What?
They haven't looked at my case. They haven't looked at Griffin's case yet.
Yeah.
In the rare cases where it might not be covered, come on. Oh, where it might be covered. I was going to say, come on now.
Rare cases where it might
you need to provide proof that the surgery is medically necessary. Like if you have a condition called micropenis. Honestly, I'd rather just eat the deductible at that point.
Then just send them pictures.
Then to admit to some poor lady in Omaha who works for United Healthcare, it's true. It's not a regular small dick. It's a micro. It's a real thing.
We need testimonials from your last 5 sexual partners. They're just It's just like True Detective. They've been in there for like 8 hours. Yeah. It's like, what if I told you?
They get in there with like the express intent of just embarrassing him as hard as possible.
Yeah, and then you're like, they're like, I'm sorry.
Not only is it so small, I genuinely could not tell it was inside me. But whenever he comes, he starts bleeding like a lamb.
Yeah, and then like a lamb.
It's a shockingly good impersonation.
I end up freaking out like that lawyer from Michael Clayton in the deposition.
Yeah,
just like tearing off all my clothes and like, I want to kiss you. I want to make love to you. to the lawyer for United Health.
Yeah. So
now, do you believe my micro penis?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Look at you take off your pants. Look at this. It's like this isn't even my penis. This is a microchip that I use as like a toga to cover my penis.
This is my belly
onto
button.
Onto the less glamorous side of the procedure. Post-op complications are not to be taken lightly. Pain and discomfort are a given, but what does post-op life entail? To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Don't just love your body. Learn him, empower him, uplift him, and respect him. So are you ready to face these potential realities? Is happiness about fitting into societal expectations or about being content with what we have? At this point, you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed, but don't worry, we're not done yet. So you want to know about alternatives. All right.
No, man.
Grab onto your curiosity cap, because up next we'll explore some non-surgical ways to increase your package size. What the fuck?
Yeah, what are the alternative techniques? Oh, yeah, one of the alternative techniques is exercise.
Exercises, yeah. Take jelqing, for instance. This ancient Arabian technique involves repeated strokes to increase blood flow and expand the tissue. However, caution is the word. Overdoing it might cause pain, and trust me, no pain and no gain does not apply here.
Yeah, I hate when people say that Muslims haven't invented anything, because it's like, you know... Yeah, but I don't really care about...
Shapiro says they love living in filth. Well, they love living in pleasure. That's all I can say.
First of all, I don't like that they invented numbers, because those numbers make my dick sound a lot smaller than it actually is.
Make my penis a small number.
Yeah, I don't like the numbers they invented because it makes my dick small. Because I don't like that they invented numbers because they invented the number 2.
Yeah, they should have invented a base .00001 system.
They should have started the numbers at like 6.
Yes.
But I'm glad they invented jelqing at least. There's so Kegels, which is apparently recommended for ladies, but it's also useful for men.
Yeah, no, it's mostly for like coming good, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's not for like supplements. Also the same thing. Like they're not going to help you get a bigger dick, but it's going to make you nut huge.
Yeah.
Look, I never claimed to be a doc. The porn dude wears many hats, but that ain't one of them. However, I'm a guy, just like you, who likes to know where he's sticking his junk. So when it comes down to the big decision, it's all about balancing on a razor's edge. On the one side, you have potential gains, both physically and emotionally. But on the other side, there's chock full of risk, complications, and a sizable dent in your wallet.
Yeah, the razor's edge is one that he's using to do surgery.
Doing a completely elective surgery that might leave you medically incapable of holding an erection.
It would be funny if that's how Medicare for all like collapses. It's like we finally get passed, but then immediately it just gets overbilled to shit because everyone's like just half the guys in the country are like, I think that I need a surgery.
We need to crack down on fraudulent small penis testimonials.
Yeah,
it's not everybody getting like hair plugs or whatever covered by the state. It's everybody doing the getting a dick enlargement from Dr. Miami.
Yeah, and then in Congress, men are giving testimonies. It's like, even though I don't have because I was in a technical margin between. It's like when people argue about like IQ tests and the death penalty. It's like, just because my dick was 1 inch too big, and then he just like shows Congress pictures of his dick. It's like, would you want me to have this? And then partisans switch sides, and it becomes a Republican issue. It's like, we can't abandon these men.
Yeah, well, on the other side, the Democrats will be like all extremely handsome chads with huge dicks.
Yeah.
Like, well, just because you were not born with it does not mean you must encumber us with your with your yeah.
It's like how some Democrats get when you bring up like Mississippi or Alabama. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not paying for your little dick surgery.
It might be a small weight on your hip, but it is a large weight on our deficit.
Yeah.
We cannot continue to pay for the dick enlargement surgery of every single Louisianan in this here country.
Yeah, some of us in Connecticut actually, we make up for the average sizes pretty handsomely, and it's you welfare frauds that are getting these dick surgeries that are dragging us down.
Charlie, we gotta end, dude. I am like falling asleep in my chair.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I like that you
He's
run out.
Horny from talking about joking.
I like that.
No, I just fucking didn't sleep well last night. That's all.
You're better than a clock. All right. Well, go listen to our previous episode about this that we did for Patreon, and then I think Palma, you have a radio station that I'll plug.
Yes, I have Radio Palma. I'm in the middle of dubbing a shit ton of new tapes for next month, and those will be out once I have a good enough stock. I'll put a link on my Twitter.
Listen to that. It's very impressive the amount of work put in and the quality too.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm just
very impressive the amount of work put in.
Yeah.
The quality is
it's
quality is there also. It has a quality
Yeah.
as well. I don't want to say what the quality is, but it does have one.
Any effort was put in at all.
I'm in awe of how much work is put in and how bad it is. No, obviously I'm kidding. Bye guys. Rate us 5 stars also. Yeah.
Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye.
Mwah.